The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from the Superdome. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To throw on 2nd down is, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Mario Davis there on the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will finally run him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
2nd and a yard. Hill brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his second touchdown of the year. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the Honeybagger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again, it's Watson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive. And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap to Watson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints.
This kind of feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. The Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hill brought in motion. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Saints going to use their second timeout. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. This brought in out past the 20. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. His drive will start on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and As they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Tagovailoa.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw is Watson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Tua, give it to Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now it's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Tua now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Tua. Over the middle. It's taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Good blocking, and he's in. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Watson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
With the score, Saints 14, Dolphins 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Hill brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Here's Tagovailoa.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and long. To throw is Tua. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage, and it will bring up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Dolphins are back within 4 at 14-10. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a handoff running right. And he'll get this up to the 44. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Here's Watson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He's going to run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Back to throw is Watson. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. They snap it to Watson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Watson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. The extra point is up and through. And the Saints are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. To throw on second down, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Game on. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. From the gun, here's Tua. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On play action, it's Watson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing again is Watson. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Saints. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Tua gonna throw. He's gonna look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, it's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. They snap it to Tua. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. No wind up, giving the ball over on downs. a first down throw for Watson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Here's Watson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw is Watson. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Watson to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a game.